More members of the pro-Trump mob that stormed the Capitol are now under arrest. They are people who became infamous in photos and videos, and now they're facing federal charges. I want to go straight to CNN's Evan Perez. Evan, who has been arrested?
Anna, we have a national roundup happening right now, and among the arrests that the Justice Department has now announced is a man by the name of Adam Johnson. He was arrested back home in Florida, and we're expecting that he's going to be appearing in court here in Washington, D.C.
At least 5 people have died as a result of Wednesday's insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, including at least 1 law enforcement officer who an insurgent bludgeoned to death with a fire extinguisher. The deaths are mounting, as are the arrests, but the charges aren't what you'd expect, and rumors of a potential mass pardon are very much in play. So let's talk about it. I'm attorney Adrienne Lawrence, and this is Overruled. Welcome into TYT Overruled, where you get to be the judge. Today's case involves prosecuting those who stormed the U.S. Capitol on Wednesday, January 6th. So here are the 3 things you need to know. First, of the insurgents that have been arrested, what are they being charged with? Well, only a small number of them have been arrested, and of those who were arrested, well, the charges, they're all a slap on the wrist, misdemeanors. As of January 7th, the U.S. Capitol Police, they've charged 14 people with offenses, ranging from unlawful entry to assaulting a police officer to resisting arrest. All of these are misdemeanor charges that carry up to 6 months maximum in jail. 2 people have been charged with carrying a pistol without a license and unregistered ammunition. Both of those charges can be resolved with paying a fine. This is a joke. Second, what could the insurgents be charged with? Well, they could and should be charged with a number of serious felonies that align with their crimes. For example, there's no question that they engaged in sedition by trying to overturn the 2020 presidential election results. That's treason, which carries up to 20 years in prison under federal law. Also, many of the insurgents openly admitted to seeking to kidnap or kill Mike Pence. 18 U.S.C. Section 1751D makes it a felony to conspire to kill the vice president and or his staff. And the penalty is imprisonment for any number of years. D.C. law also provides for up to 5 years in prison for conspiring to commit a felony, up to 10 years for aggravated assault, 15 for committing a dangerous or violent crime while armed. Prosecutors have options. It just seems they're handing out passes. And third, speaking of passes, a presidential pardon is very much a possibility. Donald Trump could mass pardon any or all of the insurgents before he leaves office. That's exactly what President George Washington did back in 1797 when dealing with the Whiskey Rebel insurgents. And those were in the final days of his office on his second term. And also, this pardon would extend to federal charges as well as any charges brought under D.C. law. Now, this past weekend on Parler, the app that seems to be on its way out, there was a post circulated saying that Trump is collecting names of insurgents so he could pardon them. Now, the Pardon Office has said that it has nothing to do with them and that was not something that they posted at all. But it does have us all wondering if Trump will issue a mass pardon for his treasonous minions before his powers pass on January 21. So that's it. Those are the 3 things you need to know when it comes to charging the insurrectionists and insurgents who stormed the U.S. Capitol. What do you think? Should members of the mob be charged with more serious offenses? Or will these misdemeanors do justice? You let me know. Hit me up in the comments below or on Twitter using hashtag TYT Overruled. And thanks for watching.